This is FYI on your TV, brought to you by Hometown News. I'm Kathy Botham, and I have got Raquel Beasley with me and Terry Madden. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you.
And as you can tell from your shirts, we are pretty excited about an upcoming event. Chimo is 50 years old. That's amazing. You're the vice principal?
Yes, I am, yes.
And how long have you been the vice principal?
Just this year. Came to Chimo in September.
But you're an alumnus, too.
I am, yes.
Yes, you've been there. When did you go?
I went in grade 6 to 8, and I graduated in 1990. So,
Excellent,
yeah.
excellent. And you're a parent.
I'm a parent.
Yes.
I have a kid at Chimo. We moved from Barrhaven to Smiths Falls, and she's been there for 3 years, and I got involved with the parent council, the school council.
All right, and Chimo is 50 years old. That's
Yes.
amazing in itself, because I went there the very first year it was built too. So to believe that it's 50 years old, it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
yes.
So there's 50 years of memories, 50 years of people that we know that went there, and we're trying to get a hold of them because you have an event. And on what's the date of your event?
Yeah, so the date is Thursday, May 9th, and it's from 6 to 8:30 in the evening. We have silent auction.
Silent auction and some music. We have the Smiths Falls, the SFDCI alumni band,
Landon Bador, yes.
Chris Must and Landon Bador. And
Excellent.
so there'll be some entertainment. We'll have, I think the band's probably going to be playing in the music room, so we're going to do tours through the school. People can just take their time and go down memory lane, going from room to room and reminiscing with their friends.
And I know myself, I went there when it first was built, and my daughter went there, my grandson went there. I've seen the changes because I went to school with them too. But it will be amazing for people to come in and say, that used to be the shop room, that used to be the home ec room.
Yeah.
The cafeteria looks the same.
It does. The cafeteria looks the same. We're going to have some light refreshments in the cafeteria, so come out and have something to eat and refreshment in there. And you can walk the halls and see the changes. The shop room is now our staff room. The home ec room is split into 2 different rooms. The old kitchen still is there. We use it as a second kitchen. And so those are the major changes. The music room's the same. Gym looks the same. So we're going to have 2 of Landon and Chris in the gym playing, and then the alumni band in the music room.
I know a big change for me too. It was an open concept pod concept was when I went, and it was 3 classrooms in one, and that's no longer.
Yeah,
No. There was A house, B house. I think there was a C and a D house as well too.
Yes, so many people have reached out when I'm seeking people for our spotlights, our social media spotlights, and that's a big memory of theirs, is this pod system and what they were able to do in that pod system. It sounds remarkable.
And it really was. It was 3 classes in one. Like I could look over and I could see Mr. Van Alden, or I could see Mr. Coldry, and I was with Mrs. Warner, you know, at the same time. So yeah, it was a really interesting time too.
And then the walls were put up. They built the walls and separated them. So that's why some of the classrooms are not your regular, like a square or a rectangle. They're odd shapes, but they work. And when you mentioned the profile, we did put up your profile last night on our Facebook page.
I got a lot of responses to it already too.
Yes, it's really created a buzz, I think, on social media, and people are seeing their old friends. It's sort of a where are they now type of thing. And so we're still seeking some more profiles. So if anybody would like to be profiled, you don't have to be. We have Olympians, and we have Brooke Henderson, of course, is one of our, we have a lot of people to brag about who have made it big time, but we also everybody's got a story. And, you know, anything that you want to share with where you are now, we'd love to hear from you.
And what's great about social media is you can reach out beyond Smith Falls as well too.
Yes,
You know, there's people that are living in the States, there's living in other places in Canada. I know somebody lives in Australia. You know, there's Europe, all over the place. So we can reach out to them and find out what's been going on.
Exactly, where people ended up, right? So and it's just the extraordinary lives and ordinary lives are really interesting for all of us.
Absolutely,
so,
and if you're planning a trip home, let's do it on May the 9th.
That's right.
Yes,
yeah, exactly.
For sure.
That's right, and you've got T-shirts as well.
Yeah, so we have our T-shirts. So the posters are up around the community where we're selling tickets. So it's $5 a ticket. We're selling them at the Garden Market, Gamble's Flowers on Beckwith Street, at the school at Chimo, Buck or Two, and Rito Candy Shop in Perth. So these posters are there, and where you can buy your ticket, and then there's the QR code where you can scan that, and it takes you right to the order form to order a T-shirt. And this is what our T-shirts look like.
That's awesome.
We tried to go with a bit of a retro feel. We looked up, you know, the retro fonts and stuff, because a 50th anniversary, so takes us back to the 70s.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we've got to reach out to Ron Stewart too. He was my principal. He was the principal when it first opened as well too. So we certainly hope that he's going to be there that night too. So
having profiled would be great.
Oh,
yes.
that'd be wonderful.
And if you can come out that night, that's even better.
That's right. There's been a lot of principals in the last 50 years.
Yes,
absolutely.
It's quite remarkable. I think it's made such an impression on the community, and I think it's the schools in the community make a community as well, as what kind of impressed upon me.
It really does.
This project.
It really does. It really does. Now, tickets are on sale, and they're only $5.
Yeah.
They're only $5, and it's helping the volleyball, I believe you said?
Yeah, any school council initiatives, and we're also looking to buy new volleyball standards, poles, and to support the gym and the volleyball program.
And our gym also, there's pickleballers, so there's a lot of pickleballers in the community that will benefit by helping with our fundraising.
Yes,
so,
for sure.
And we're going to have a silent auction at the event as well. So we're looking for donations. We already have quite a few. We've got some great prizes. We have some woodworking from one of our former, well, his wife was a teacher.
Mrs. LaBelle.
Mrs. LaBelle, yes, Ron LaBelle. We have a wine table and a child's hall tree with little bunnies on it. It's adorable. We have a handmade purse from VH Carryware. We have dance lessons donated by the Salamas. We have a GT Racer from Home Hardware. Gift basket of lotto tickets, that's from my mother. And I've donated a will and power of attorney package. So a lot of people don't have their wills and powers of attorney done, and you can usually get a pretty affordable package at a silent auction.
You're a lawyer.
So, yes,
you're a lawyer. Excellent.
So I thought I'd donate that. And
so if anybody wants to donate items, they can get a hold of you.
Yes.
Go to the school.
Also the school. You met myself with the school. Yeah, by all means, we would love that. So
I really like the fact that the whole school is opened up and people are going to be able to wander around and remember when. And
yes, for sure. Come and reminisce. Get your group of friends together and walk the halls. And because when I came back this year and I'm walking about with staff or parents, I often let them know I went here. And I go, oh, that was my grade 6 room, and that was my grade 7, and then that was my grade 8, and it's fun to talk about it. So yeah, come out. And as well, on top of the silent auction, on the ticket there's a tearaway stub. So when you arrive, you can enter your name and number into a raffle as well.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And the T-shirt is a QR code.
Yes, the T-shirt is a QR code to the order form. I'm not.
And I think on social media I've provided the link, and I think it works. I think I'm not very techy, but I think it did work too. So if you can't get a hold of the poster, if you can go online on Facebook, you can see on our Facebook page. There's an events page on Facebook for the Chimo event where we'll be posting the spotlights and any new activities, and we'll be also for sponsors and people donating, we're more than happy to share your name on social media. We'll be promoting you at the event as well and thanking you, so you will get definitely get some recognition. We're very grateful for any of our sponsors.
You're looking for pictures as well, some old pictures?
Yes.
Any memorabilia, old yearbooks,
jerseys, anything you might have.
Anything, yes, for sure. We didn't take pictures 50 years ago like we do now.
No, it's hard to find.
For sure,
And for our spotlights, you don't need originally we'd like to have a picture of you when you were a kid, a student, and then updated photo, but that's not necessary. We'll just take a photo of any kind to get that spotlight done.
And the T-shirts are $25.
Yeah, $25.
And I'm not sure once you order it, how soon they'll be in, if they'll be ready for the event.
They're going to be at the event, so the T-shirts will be printed and you'll pick them up at the event.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, I am so looking forward to this. I'm so looking forward to this. I can't believe it's been 50 years.
We are too. We're excited.
And I can remember going by, and I will look harder for pictures too, because my dad took some pictures of actually the hole in the ground and the walls going up and everything, and my brother and I standing on some sand piles, dirt piles out front. So I will try and find those. Yeah. I mean, if any neighbors were around and were taking pictures of that sort of thing too.
Yes,
that'd be awesome too.
So anything people want to donate, we would make sure it was kept marked and with their name on it. We get it back to them, and it might go in like a display case, so no one has to touch it. But if they're willing to donate some stuff to that, that'd be great.
Right. And we have a communications team at the school as well. Students that are going to be helping us get the event ready, and also being there. So it's real world learning, and maybe could speak to that.
Yeah, for sure. We'll have some grade 8 ambassadors there handing out. We'll give some maps of the school, because a lot of people say how confusing the school is when I tour parents through now. So we'll have some grade 8s doing that, and then our communications team will be there to maybe interview some of you who come and ask for your memories, so that they can write about it and have some real world learning, like you said, kind of get into that journalism type thing.
Yes, I think that's great.
So we're having that.
Of the changes I've seen, because like I say, my daughter went there, my grandson went there, so I've seen the changes in the last 50 years too. And you say the staff room is the shop?
Was once the shop
room. And I believe the staff room used to be, there's classes right at the front door. When you go in the front door, you turn to your
to the left.
And that used to be the staff room when I went there a long time ago.
Okay.
Yes.
So just even.
Now it's in the shop room. It's a huge room actually.
And it's a huge staff room. Very nice staff room.
And I went to Rideau Public School, and such a big difference going to a big school like that. I mean, I got a locker. I learned to play a clarinet. The gym, oh my goodness, the gym is huge, and it's split in half, and it was just amazing. You know, as a grade 7 to go into a beautiful new building like that.
For sure, and we still. The lockers are still there, and our 7-8s get lockers.
Yes. Absolutely.
And I think it's also the staff. I think the staff at Chimo, we only have a 3-year experience there, but remarkable. And I think it's the people that make a place, and I think it's both the staff and so we're also looking to spotlight educators, current or previous educators. And a lot of the educators are graduates themselves, just like
absolutely
Mrs. Madden here.
So look for them. We're trying to get more staff to get theirs. And again, if they couldn't find an old picture, we were saying just don't worry about it and do a current picture. So hopefully look on our Facebook page. We're hopefully going to profile people up until May 9th and maybe even
maybe beyond. Let's celebrate, right?
And I'll have to ask Mr. Stewart, but you may know the answer to this too. Chimo, it either means hello or welcome.
Okay, I'm not
sure.
sure.
I'll have to ask Mr. Stewart.
Yes, that may be named after somebody.
Yes,
okay,
absolutely. It either means hello or welcome. Then. So yes,
wow.
Mr. Stewart will know.
There's a tip for
there
our
you go. There you go.
Thank you.
I will ask him. He'll know.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, we were hoping there would be, but it was hard. The school doesn't really keep previous yearbooks, right? We thought maybe there would be something with. The history of the school and that. So that's something we can get from the community if the community reach out to us and let us know. So
absolutely.
Tell that story.
Yeah. I remember having one from Rideau School, and then back into high school. I'll have to see if I've got a Chimo one. For sure. It was 2 years. It was wonderful 2 years when I went there.
Yes.
So
wonderful.
I look forward to meeting everybody that night and all the alumnus and 50 years of alumni. It's just amazing.
It's a lot of people. It's produced a lot of people and
yes.
incredible talent. I think. You know, we've got Neil Duff as well, and
yes, that's right. That's right.
Like a very athletic school.
And Bailey Anderson.
Bailey Anderson. We profiled her, and she's competing in the Olympics. So we'll all be watching. Everybody in town will be watching Bailey win her.
Absolutely. We've produced a lot of athletes in this town.
Yes. It's quite an athletic school, and it's you can see when after the pandemic the importance of activities in the school for kids to have access to being able to be on teams and clubs and that. It just really makes or breaks a childhood having access to those things, and the school provides that.
It's talented teachers and coaches too that
that
provide that too.
Hours and hours of time.
So. Absolutely.
Yeah.